Shalom. Well, I start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the fadeth that's pushing the truth across the four corners of true Savior charity. All right, that's the brother I'm one by from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. It's gonna be probably a quick sim, but it's how the spirit goes. But just getting to about how this world, the world of the so-called white man Esau Edomite, this world is fading away. The things of this world, losing its luster, losing its, excitement. This world is losing its, you know, uh, you know, energy of fun. Having fun, whatever they call it fun. Doing things. And like being in this truth, and the men of the Lord, from the apostles and brethren, and we see it, in the spirit, like you spiritual, you see that, the people really here, the people are now, the people now are not happy, for real, they're putting on the front, you know, uh, when you go out and about, if you, going out and about, to like, different, like, places like a bar or something, something, not too, not too crowded, or whatever it may be, but, you see the people, look at the people, they don't look excited about being about how America it is right now, how America's going, and you don't see the excitement and fun that the people had like a couple of years or so back, going back like a couple of years or so going back, because loyal, because loyal Basham Shah is bringing the excitement and the party and all the bullshit, and having fun, and partying and bullshit. Lord's bringing that to an end, man. It's finna be all what's finna happen now. It's finna be all hell finna break loose, man. All chaos in the streets, and military troops finna run rampant through the streets with their military tanks, and they finna issue out these vaccines, and ultimately the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, which they really want to push on the people. And first and foremost, push on you so-called Negro or Latino natives. But I'm getting into it. It's Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world the world languish and fadeth away. The whole the people of the earth do languish. So I'm gonna get the word, like I say, this world of the so-called white man is fading away, man. Like I said, all the luster, the glitz and glamour of uh, trying to be something here in America, uh, trying to be famous, whatever, having fun and all this and that. It's coming to an end, man. So I don't go to the word languish. That's a simple definition of the word languish. I can key it up so I can. There you go. This is the word for languish. That's a definition, a simple definition. It says to become feeble, weak, to be or live in a state of depression or decreasing vitality. So this place, so-called this place in America, Babylon Great, it's coming feeble, weak. Depression is at all time high. People are, depressed. They not happy, with this place in America for real. Because of how things are going. Because the scripture say, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. So the people are mourning because the so-called white man Esau Edom is in rulership. Because these devils, they not righteous. They the wicked. They the ones that got the earth up, got the earth upside down. The people are tired. This coronavirus. Madness, wearing masks, and got people minds, in a frenzy, man, out of control. They don't know what to do. The so-called white man got the people in a state of confusion. That's why America is Babylon the Great. Babylon, America, Babylon the Great is a confusion. It's a confusion place, man, to be. Babylon means confusion. This, you know, so this place is a number of confusion, man. And these people don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. Things people are lost out here. But I'm gonna go to the word vitality real quick. Um, so it says the word vitality, the state of being strong, active energy, power giving continuance of life, present, and all living things. So this place ain't got no energy. This the active life and energy of this place is dying. America. America, Babylon the Great. This place is like I say, it's fading away. The excitement, the fun, like I said, the luster, of what America once had is fading, man. People are not excited about America no more. You can really tell. You can see. So if you spiritual, if you got spiritual eyes, but from there, so I can from there I'll go to I'll go back. So I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 24. So y'all gonna go back to Isaiah 24:4 again. So reading the last part, it said the halted people of the earth do languish. So the halted people, the proud people, here in America, Babylon the Great, the proud, proud people, they languish, and they're proud to be brought down to being humble, and these people finna know that there's a power, there's a true power. Once things start getting out of hand out here soon, man, they gonna know it's the Lord Yahweh Shai bringing these, a bunch of death and calamities and different disasters. Well, what's to come. When all hell start breaking loose, it's coming. So from now go to Isaiah. Gonna go to Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna go down to 11. Get to the point. Isaiah 24 and 11. There is crying for wine in the streets. Our joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So crying wine. There is crying wine. there is a crying for wine in the streets. So what's that wine? It's the understanding. So people are trying to look for understanding. They crying for understanding. Like what's going on? Why is this going? What's about to happen with America? What's next? And so these people out here, and who got the answers? The apostles, elders, and the brethren of great millstone. We have the answers. We telling you what's about to come. You search for answers, and the answer you might want to get ain't what you want to hear. Do you want to hear that America's gonna come back and thrive? No, America's going downhill, man. That's the bad news that the men of great millstone have for you. Now these other Israelite camps, they gonna tell you, hey, everything's gonna be okay. The market, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. When they present it to you, take it. No, the men of great millstone telling you not to take the RFID chip, and America is going down, and the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to turn and destroy America. That's the message we have for you people, man. There's nothing good we're finna tell you about America. Only thing that's good is telling you that, hey, this place is going down. Well, you should want to hear that, but what's the good is that the so-called Negro Latino Israelites going to be the next ones to rule. The kingdom of heaven, the next rulers are going to be the so-called Negro Latino natives, Israelites. But starting with the 144,000, the elect of the nation of Israel first and foremost, and then all Israel, they'll come back in the kingdom as babies. 2/3, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, Israelites not going to, it's not going to come back to the Lord. They're going to still want to rebel, and stay in this wicked society, in this wicked world, stay in follow the philosophies, and not really accept the truth and knowledge of the Lord, the truth and knowledge and understanding of the Lord, of Yahweh Shai, that's being taught from the apostles, elders, and the men of great millstone. And like I say, this world, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone, all the excitement, like I said, all the excitement, the joy is darkened, nobody really, is happy. Like I said, they depressed. The excitement on this place in America is gone, man. Nobody don't really look forward to do anything and really don't look forward that much to do anything like that. Like say, you see people out here, out here, but they put up a front. They do be smiling and laughing, but it's a front. A lot of people out here are depressed and sad, man. It's nothing good about America, man. It's a better place for you so-called Negroes, you natives, you Israelites. It's nothing good about this place. But I hate when it starts freezing up my phone. It's like, yeah. So go to the next verse. Matter of fact, so yeah, I'm gonna go for because I want to get to the point. So from there, I'll go to the next verse. Isaiah 24:12. The city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. So yeah, this city is left is finna be left for desolation, man. It's gonna come upon a time where ain't nobody, ain't no your pork chopping pastors, whoever may be, ain't gonna have no answer for you. You know, those that are telling you that America's gonna be okay. Then when things start happening, going haywire, you gonna be looking at them sideways. But then you see the men on the highways and byways from the apostles, elders, and brethren that had this truth and knowledge of the Lord. You gonna know that, oh no, those men that on the highways and byways holding America gonna be destroyed and tell us that America is going down. Those men were right. Starting with the men of Great Millstone first and foremost. And those that and those and you have other it might be other camps that might be under another name or whatever it may be, but they teaching the same doctrine. They're not going off of doctrine, but like say, people gonna be out here looking crazy, because it'll come a point in time where the men of the Lord ain't gonna be on the highways and byways teaching. Lord might have to where he gonna change the whole scenario or situation around for the men of the Lord to be moving around, man, and not being the same place that you see the men of the Lord that been teaching the highways and byways on the streets. And then the internet, eventually, this word gonna fade. The famine of words is coming about because these devils taking brothers' videos down, and everything's with the Lord first. He's gonna bring about that, removing his men out the streets, and you're not gonna see the word the men of the Lord. You're gonna be searching for answers, and the men of the Lord might not be on the highways and byways no more, man, or on the internet. You're gonna be searching on the internet too. You're gonna be searching like, oh, what a man, because everything's with the Lord. These devils gonna start snatching all this videos off the internet soon, man. Soon to come. Whether it be, no telling gonna have the rest of this so-called year or going to the so-called next year, whatever. Things are about drastically finna change, here in America. If it be some dark and gloomy times going forward, man, So so from there, I'm gonna end it off with I'm gonna go to Second Ezra 16. I'm gonna go to Second Ezra 6 and 7. Then answer I and said, what shall be the part and son of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So Ezra asking a question there. So Second Ezra 6 and 8. He said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born to him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. So that's what's that's symbolic for Jacob when Esau. Esau came out first. Jacob held the heel of Esau. That's symbolic for Jacob. Even though Esau came out first, Jacob is finna pull down the so-called white man. It's symbolic to Jacob pulling down Esau, which is so-called white man. Red man. Twin brother. Well, but that's symbolic to when the Lord Yahushua returns. He gonna take down the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom soon. And then so next verse, Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of the fall of. So Esau is the end of the world. So we are in the times of the so-called white man's rulership and ending. It's fading away, man. And what's next to come, the so-called Negro, Latin natives, the Israelites, Israelites kingdom gonna be the next to be the rulership, and to follow next out, to be the next rulers to take over, the earth, and to rule it in righteousness, because the so-called white man Esau Edomite is ruling in wickedness. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go into that. So again, like all praise and all glory too. Hopefully you got understanding of that. So again, I like give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahshua by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters, to do listen, keep the faith in Yahshua, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.